Have you ever wanted to take up a musical hobby and learn a new musical instrument? Well, Pecknel Music can make that happen for you. We're joined by Trent Rogers to tell us more about that. Good to see you, Trent.
Good to see you guys. How y'all doing today?
We love it.
Great, a beautiful day, talking music.
And one of my biggest musical memories as a kid was when Pecknel came to school.
Oh, heck
because it would be like a shopping mall. I want a new mouthpiece. I need all these things.
That's it.
But for people who aren't familiar with what you guys do, you really are the name when it comes to like music stores.
Oh, we are the name. I mean, we've been in business since 1959, and we've been servicing the whole state as well as Georgia and parts of North Carolina. And I mean, you come in there, we've got it all. To your point, horns, but we've got strings. We've even got lessons. I mean, we've got it.
And that's what we're talking about today is lessons, because I mean, Megan and I know, like when you're an adult, you don't have so many hobbies. You know, Megan's doing tennis, I'm pickling things, but the musical thing, some people think I'm too old to learn music, and you say that's not true.
No, and I get so frustrated when people do this because they see it and they do like you said, man, I love it, it looks great, but then they said, I'm too old to learn. No, you're never too old to learn. I mean, it's a great hobby for all ages, and the truth is, when you get older, sometimes instead of sitting at home watching TV, you can go and play some music, you know? So, no, you're never too old.
Explain, too, because it's amazing, like the benefits of someone that can read music.
Sure.
And the way that it works your brain. I mean, that's just a different skill.
It is, and you know, it actually, you know, and still going on to you can be older, but for the younger kids especially, when you're doing that, it creates more social skills for you. It actually improves memory, so you're able to actually retain better. It's so good for the kids.
And all the people that were in band were always like the top people at the school, like
of course,
award winners.
Of course.
And stuff.
Makes sense.
It's true.
Sports people too, like using all those analytical skills, which is great.
Of course, absolutely.
I brag, we have a lady that lives in our street. She's 93.
Oh my God.
And still teaches piano to like some of the neighborhood kids. And she drives perfectly. I mean, she's 93.
See?
And it's like, I swear it's because she's still using that and playing.
I'm sure, and I'm sure I see her in the store getting
I'm
music.
sure
so.
you do. Yeah.
You guys do sheet music, all types of things like that. A lot of the band directors have great relationships with you. So for people looking at there now, what ages do the lessons start, and what types of instruments do you do lessons for?
Typically, I would say starting at around 6. Okay, you know, it goes back to if they're younger than that, the kid sometimes gets frustrated and kind of loses interest.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
You don't want to discourage them. So about 6 is good. And the instruments, I mean, there's a plethora. You know, I've got all the way from piano to guitar, banjo. We're going to get you in on banjo.
Okay,
all right, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. But strings as well. And people forget vocal. We've got vocal lessons.
Oh, I didn't
That's
know
an
that.
instrument.
That's cool. Yeah.
Megan, you want to take some vocal?
I mean, this is a non-trained voice, so
I mean,
clearly.
she doesn't mean fancy.
Yes,
but,
really fancy. A lot of tequilas first.
Yeah, can they see this, all the classes online and sign up there?
Absolutely. If you go to pecknelmusic.com, what you have there, there's like any landing page at the top, you got tabs, you click lessons. Now it'll say enroll at the top, but I actually say click instructors, because here's the cool thing. I've got headshots, bios of each instructor, and also it has their rates on there, so you can kind of see
Gauge
what you want, you know? Yeah.
Can you rent instruments
yeah, I was gonna
from
ask
y'all?
that too.
You can,
Okay.
absolutely. Now, I'll sell it to you also.
Right,
but
of course.
if you're unsure why, I really encourage rentals as well. They're all rent to own, so that's always a plus side.
Love that.
Yeah, but when you rent it, just in case, and I don't want you to do this, but if you say, you know, this horn's not for me, there's no obligation. You can return it back. And to the other point, you could buy it out early. So
Yeah, if you're like, this is my jam.
this is it.
I
This
love
is it.
this.
Yeah.
All right, Trent, the banjo lessons start soon. It's gonna happen.
I'm signing you up
You're gonna
right
hold me.
after
Okay,
this.
sounds good. Thanks, Trent.
I love it.
Pecknelmusic.com has all the information you need to know.